Let's talk about some of the tactics. And maybe we start with early days. How did you acquire your initial customer?
So I think the initial, it's a super tricky question. We realized pretty quickly that there's a lot of agencies trying to help people do prospecting. And agencies have an acute pain because they're working across many different customers at the same time. They're basically at the edge of this market in terms of sophistication and in terms of creativity because their job is also prospecting and finding customers. So it's meta. They understand the problem because they're literally doing it as well. They're trying to grow their own business. And they became very active users, and we focused on them in order to actually improve the product as quickly as possible because they were giving tons of feedback using the product. And through that, we learned what's working and what isn't. And a lot of the people from agencies then get hired into to run their ops, like their go-to-market ops or rev ops team, and they bring us with them. So that was one way of seeding it into the market, as well as they become kind of solutions experts for us, and they also create content to help their own business.
Really interesting. One thing that you mentioned that's really interesting that I have talked less about, or maybe not at all, is I think you found a pocket of customers. This can be a segment, but I think it's going to be, at least in this example, even more exclusive or smaller than like a segment of customers. You found like a customer type that was receiving, I don't know if it's exponentially more value, but like more value than the average customer or user. And you went really deep in this like agency profiles. And so that addressable market in absolute terms is probably limited. Like how many demand gen agencies are there? But you had zero of them when you started. And so even if the number is, let's just call it several hundred or something that you can go after, you can very quickly grow by reaching out to this specific type of customer that realizes an outsized benefit from your product. And I really like that. Now, it's not universally applicable, but it sounds like it was really effective in your case.
Right. I think the what's universally applicable is find a customer segment that allows you to get momentum. And by momentum, I don't mean just revenue, the type of usage that you're looking for that allows you to improve your product faster and faster. And that is a subset of a larger type of users that is similar, but maybe you can reach out to either when the product improves or because they hear about you because of this initial smaller segment.
So you identified this corner of the market that is demand gen agencies. You want to attack it.